This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song.
Hey everyone, so it is Mother's Day. It is a Sunday. I'm trying to keep this as stable as possible. So I am home. Yay! And I've been home for, I believe, all the days get mixed up when you're in the hospital. I've been home for about three days. So it's been okay. I'm basically on what I wouldn't call it bed rest, I'd call it more like house arrest, because I'm really not supposed to be in cars unless I have to be going to a doctor's or something like that, just because of what could happen, especially with the halo. So I'll update you guys now. As you did see, I took you along for as much of my recovery as possible. Unfortunately, the surgery did not go as planned, so obviously many people were wondering why I am in this big thing. I was not planning on being in this. We actually had planned on me going into surgery. I'm trying to find a better angle. Going into surgery, there, that's a lot better. And then me coming out with just a neck brace that holds my neck in place. So I went into surgery, and to sum this up in the quickest way possible, I went in, I came out, and we tried about 10 different types of braces, and none of them were fitting. Part of that is because of my Ehlers Danlos, and part of that is because of my Klippel Feil, and my short stature. So I really do not have a neck, so fitting a brace onto my already petite body was a challenge, so adult braces were kind of out of the picture. If any of you saw my Instagram picture with the neck brace, that was actually a child's brace, and it still was up to here on me, so because I have no neck, it was suffocating me, and it wasn't able to fit around the right way, nor was it able to stabilize my neck the way it needed to be stabilized. So the halo was actually being considered right after the first operation. Around 1 a.m. on Friday, my surgery had been the 26th, which was a Thursday. We ended up getting unfortunate news that a screw was placed in the wrong direction, and we did do this under, imaging, so it was supposed to be 99% accurate. I guess I'm the 1% that's not accurate, so they had to go back in, so I was sent into the OR on Friday to get a screw replaced and to get this beautiful metal contraption put on my head. Of course, the first few days were not pleasant. I was in an unimaginable amount of pain. It was just kind of a blur of things going on, and by the end of my hospital stay, I was ready to come home. You do not get much sleep. They're coming in all the time. I was having a lot of issues with breathing, and because I'm not allowed to lay certain ways, I have to lay on my back. So I've basically been sleeping in a chair since the 26th of April. Because I lay on my side normally, or my stomach, I breathe differently, and this doesn't allow a lot of oxygen to get in because it's all the way down to my stomach. It kind of just is not the most comfortable thing, if you couldn't already guess. So we were having a lot of issues with keeping my respiratory rates up, and then I was on oxygen, and there was just a lot of things going on that we had not planned to go on. So this is about a 25-pound thing, so for anyone that can't really picture that, picture Nellie, my dog, on my shoulders all the time, 24/7. It's rough. So I was supposed to add this vlog the day I got home. I was super excited, and then I just crashed. I was exhausted. A lot of people know hospitals, you get no sleep, and then to add in rehab and like 2 times the doctors and all the machines you're on, you just cannot get any sleep. And then I was on a really busy floor with a lot of really loud people. So it was just not, it was not pleasant. I did have some issues with the hospital itself, and there were a few things that I wish had gone differently, but, you know, wishing is not going to change anything. So I am where I am now, and I'm healing, and we have a few follow-ups, but the one that I guess everyone is most curious about is, when does this thing come off? So because my neck was in a much worse place than we had thought it was, it will not be coming off until mid-June, end of June, which is not what I wanted to hear, but I have to do what I have to do to recover and heal. So we're just chugging along, trying to get through the days. I already have a countdown, so for anyone that's wondering, yes, I do have a countdown. There are some new exciting vlogs that I am planning right now, and, you know, I'm hoping to keep gaining more energy. Today I'm doing pretty good, but when I get exhausted, it just kind of hits, and I can't do anything. So because I'm not allowed to do a lot of things, like I'm not allowed to lift more than 5 pounds, I'm really not supposed to be doing stairs by myself. Getting in the car takes a long time. I can't take a shower. I can't bathe. I have to sponge bathe myself. Like, I'm not allowed to bend down. So a lot of these things in life you don't really think about when you think about doing something. So something like putting my socks on takes about 10 minutes because I can't bend down. So a lot of these things that we just don't even think about and we just do, I can't do on my own. So it makes it a lot longer of a process, and it makes it much more exhausting. But, you know, I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. I really do appreciate everyone's love and blessings and prayers. I fought to get out of there, and I'm pushing through, and I'm doing what I have to do. So, you know, I knew I was strong, and I knew I was a trooper, but just chugging along. So, Nellie is downstairs right now. She is exhausted. She was stressed from me not being home.